Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done this. I don't really like making apologies, especially when it comes to YouTube, because life gets in the way and it's not in my control. But what's been happening is that I moved back to the city, I started school, got a root canal done, and then I got an upper respiratory infected virus thing, and I'm still battling that off, so bear with me. So since it's been a while, I have obviously accumulated a lot more makeup stuff, and it's way past it's just way past time to do an August favorites or September favorites, so I am doing a makeup catch-up today. I'll be doing this little segment over the next couple of videos because there's just a lot to cover. So basically I'm just showing you what I've gotten over the past few weeks. Not quite reviews, not swatches or anything. I am working on getting reviews and swatches up on my blog, makeupfairytales.wordpress.com. So today's makeup catch-up is eyeshadow, palettes, quads, sixlets, I don't know what a quintuplet palette, single eyeshadows. So right now it's all about the eyeshadows, and I will continue doing these videos over the next couple of videos, like lipsticks and face miscellaneous stuff, or miscellaneous makeup product stuff. I'm thinking about doing like a clothes one too, so this is kind of like a haul, but I'm calling it a makeup catch-up. Makeup catch-up has a ring to it. If you guys want any swatches or reviews, or me to go in depth with these products, just let me know. And of course you can always find pictures on my Instagram and on my blog. So I'll stop talking about this intro and I will show you the palettes. Okay, this one is new and exciting because I have been waiting for this for like 2 to 3 years. I have never been to IMATS or anything like that, but I saw all of these photos of this product and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and it's finally here. This is Sparkle Baby by Sugarpill. Oh, how adorably perfect is this packaging. It's just, it makes me miss my cat. I'll show you the inside at least of these palettes. I am following the hashtag that Vintage or Tacky started, which is pastels for fall. I mean even my dress and my earrings are, well, sort of pastel. This would have been a really great palette for the spring, but I don't always go for the trends at the right season, if that makes sense. So here you have Kitten Parade Frosting, Candy Crush, Hotsy Totsy. They're so pretty. Okay, you can get these individually for $12 each, or you can just get the palette for $32 or $34, something like that. All I know is that you save at least $14 when you get the palette versus getting each individual eyeshadow. Okay, the next palette, I was just a super lucky duck because I ordered it during the whole glitch thing. Basically, Lorac put this palette up like a couple days before October 7th when it was released, and I hopped onto it because I was like up early in the morning. That's what waiting for makeup does to me, is my mental clock. It just wakes me up and I'm like, oh, I should go get out of my bed and check the computer. And here we have the Lorac Mega Pro palette. I will tell you, I will work on a review as soon as I can. I've had requests from Instagram to do a YouTube a YouTube swatch review on this palette. It will probably be on my blog before the video gets up. But if that's the case, I'll try and do a tutorial or something on YouTube. I'll do something with this on YouTube. I'll get to it. Anyways, I will show you the palette. It's a little messy. So basically the other Lorac Pro palette is rows of 2. One row is matte and the other is shimmer. This one you have a matte, a satin, and 2 shimmer rows. Okay, quick review. I will tell you this is a very brown tone palette. Really is. Some colors I'm a little disappointed in, like lilac. It's really white and powdery. There's a small handful that are white base and more powdery than others. However, like this side of the palette is all good, so beautiful. I love it. Yeah, there's a lot of brown tones, but that's great for transitional colors. So I'm definitely going to recommend if like you have someone who is kind of a beginner at makeup or doesn't have a lot of palettes with neutrals and colors, I would definitely recommend this for a holiday gift. This one is $59–$60, I think, but you're getting so many eyeshadows and so many different like color combinations and looks. Someone on my Instagram pointed out that some of the shadows do look identical, and yes, that is Lorac. That's what they do. With their matte and their satins, they will pair up a shimmer that is close to the same shade as the matte or satin, so you can hopefully use that in a look together. I mean, I like how they do that. I like that half the palette is matte and the other is shimmer. So I guess I'm doing highly anticipated palettes first, because the next one we have the Vice 3 palette. I've only used it once so far. And there is already a review and swatches of this palette on my blog. And you will know that these are so powdery. I swatched it and then I took a picture of what this palette looked like after I swatched it very gently, and it's a mess. However, let's get rid of the brush. I hate palette brushes. Hello mirror. This section of the colors is really the reason why I bought this palette. Yes, there's quite a few browns, there's smoky, there's neutral, but let's be honest, when I buy a palette, I go for the colors and say screw the neutrals. Even though I have a lot of them, and neutrals are great for transition, but these jewel tone colors, like this middle 9 here, is the reason why I got the palette, and I'm not disappointed in those ones. My favorite row is definitely the one with Alien, Alchemy, Bondage, and Sonic. I need to use this palette more. Okay, now we'll just go on to the other palettes. Oh, well, this one was anticipated. Okay. This one is MAC Rocky Horror Riff Raff. First off, MAC online, you're kind of a pain in the buttocks. So I got this one online, and then 2 days later I went down to my MAC store in Union Square to get Sin and Frankenfurter lipsticks. There was a line. Oh my god, I went there like 30 minutes before they opened and there was a line. I'm like, oh, well, this isn't the Apple store. Why is there a line? Everyone was going because of the lipsticks, because of what happened when they were released. Anyways, I got the palette. It's an okay palette. I haven't played with it much, to be honest. I'm working on getting like a blog post up, but I will say that definitely this one and these two colors here are my favorite. That one is Crystal and this one is Blackberry. And to go with Rocky Horror, I was able to get the pigment. The it's you can't read that. It's not easy having a good time. This is so beautiful. Oh my god. So we have the Naked Basics 2 palette by Urban Decay. I was not gonna get this one. I hardly used the first one. I only used the first one for like actors in the short films I'm working on. This one is definitely a cool tone, and I love this one so much more than the other Basics one. Naked 3, the normal Naked 3 palette, that's my favorite, and then it's Naked, and then it's probably this. Cover. Hello, Mir. Cover is my favorite one. It's the most, like, perfect crease color for me. Or just all over. If I'm really lazy, I'll just use one shadow. Okay, and this palette is by Makeup Geek, and this is the Vegas Lights. I believe this one is sold out right now. I'm pretty sure they'll bring it back. They're pretty good at bringing back their palettes and colors. Oops. This one's really, really pretty. Roulette. I'm swatching it. I'm gonna swatch it for you. Yeah, like, can we just talk about that? It's amazing, and the camera's not even picking it up well because I'm next to a freaking window. There, you can see it better. It's so beautiful. That's like that's the shade of why I bought the palettes. But no, like, Makeup Geek is like my favorite eyeshadow pan brand. It's just beautiful. I hope they make Roulette into a single pan shadow. That one will sell out so fast though. But I want it. I really want a single pan shadow to put in my magnetic palette with my other colors. Okay, the next one is in Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the Tamana. I hope I'm saying that right. Because of Venetia, Sangria, and China Rose, I could not pass it up. I've used this one more than once, and I'm glad I went for this one. Sangria and China Rose are my top two favorite in this. So this one is really, really beautiful. If you miss Amrezi and you miss Mia, get this one. This one is beautiful, and the packaging is my favorite out of those three palettes. This one was a highly anticipated collection, and this was the Simpsons palette. I believe these palettes are still online. Maybe in stores. I don't know. All I know is that this one is definitely not as limited as Rocky Horror was. Because that one was insane. Okay. I need to use these ones more. I need to, like, test them out more. So this one, you have that $1 trillion look quad. And then the other one is Marge's Extra Ingredients. Basically the whole Simpsons collection line. It is on my blog, swatches, and a review, so go check that out. So there you go. That's my makeup ketchup eyeshadow stuff. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Okay. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. The next video will most likely be a makeup ketchup lipstick edition. I have so much lipstick. Thank you so much for watching. I am so sorry that it's been like 6-7 weeks of nothing. But thank you so much for those who've been subscribing over my lack of activity. You guys are the best. check out my Instagram and my blog. I hope to see you guys super soon. Thank you so much for watching and have a magical day. Bye-bye.